So I've had two huge fears during the last year of this spiritual awakening stuff. This, being aware of this path that I'm on, that we're all on, but now I'm aware of it. I know, all the round and round talking. But I just got to face the other fear. Like the first fear was like, am I effing nuts? Like, have I lost my mind? I mean, it doesn't feel like the direct experiences I had felt the most true thing that's ever happened to me. And so the idea of, you're losing your mind, you're crazy, maybe not crazy, but detaching from your mind, okay, we can deal with that, right? But yeah, the other fear, the big other fear is knowing some people that are very close to me, that are very devout in their path. And I especially know one person who is extremely devout as a Catholic, and even thought about being a priest at debating priest or family in his youth. And I was so afraid to talk to him about this because it feels against organized religion, right? Like it feels like, oh my gosh, I mean, anybody that's had a direct experience with God starts to see through the BS of all these institutions, and church is one of them, and there's a bunch of man-made strings on a spiritual thing. And so and I understand that there were ruling and power and all this stuff attached to it way back, but I was super afraid of hurting this person by saying what was true for me. And I was blessed that we spent 4 days together. He invited me to the national track meet, the college nationals. It's a long drive there, and we had lots of time to talk, and he, my my working life, whatever, has been upended in the last year. It's been turbulent for the last several, but this last year it's been a big change. And he, he also coaches, and he's like, hey, I want to talk to you about your future when we got a minute alone. And I was like, I knew this was coming, because of the coaching thing and whatever. And then something compelled me. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna say it, and we're in the car, and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna say it. And I told him all that I was going through, and I even told him about the direct experience stuff. I got past the fear, and I was just gonna lay it out there, and I was gonna let the chips fall where they may, and work on this friendship if that was a problem and whatever. But I did have to be honest about it, right? And to my surprise, it was so well received, and that sucker has been having his own experiences for the last 20 years, and because he's definitely been, receptive and listening and quiet enough to listen and wanting to hear. Like, so, I think the first thing is you put out the intention. You want to connect with God, or the source of the universe, the whatever. Before I knew it was what we'll call God, I just knew something was out there, right? But it was such a relief. I mean, it was funny. I almost flooded his car with my tears. He was crying. So dumb, like one of those dumb movie scenes, like, "Ooh," all these kids around the campus, like, connecting. And no, it was real. it was insane. It was insane. And I'm so thankful that I talked to him. And gosh, I should have known what a like, gracious guy, like he would have accepted. And man, it's acceptance. That's the word that keeps spinning back at me. But let's just finish this up. I faced that fear, and it was not near what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't anything that I thought it was going to be. And I'm super excited because now I've had a friend that I've talked to who's found out I was doing this, and she started sharing that she's had these super extreme, real, vivid dreams with messages and like things that went along with it in real life. And I'm like, dude, we're all on our own path, and we all get our own signals and our ways. And if you've got a path that connects you with this thing, then more power to you. And anyway, I'm saying this because I feel like I don't think it needs to be anything silent. I wish we could all just talk about it and share all these things, and I'm getting more sharing, and because I'm putting it out there. And when I talk to a person, which when it first started happening to me, I was talking to everybody, but I could see in their eyes like, this dude's lost it, or this, you could just see them back away, and you could see it in their eyes. And I've learned not to talk to people yet. I'm putting these out on in the world. So yeah, my friend, when you see this, yes, I didn't use your name though, right? So yeah. Anyway, bless you, good luck to you, and away we go, man. Whatever's next. Oh my gosh, hold on, baby.